Alrighty guys, good morning. How the heck y'all doing today? I don't even know what time it is. I don't know if it's morning or afternoon. I didn't even look. It might be afternoon already. I've been monkeying around with this thing here ever since I came outside. But we got it all hooked up. Got all the tires on. Got all the hydraulics mounted all the way through and through. Put new bolts in there. Zip tied or cable tied. Some people call them cable ties. I call them zip ties, those guys right there. I got the good ones, heavy duties. So zip tied the hoses together so they're not flopping in the wind like it was on the other machine. And then tied it to the steps, got the steps mounted. So just a little neater, a little cleaner. Zip tied all these hoses. I did not change these hoses, and these transport hoses do have a leak right here. I'm not going to deny that. They do have a leak. But the little tiny bit of leakage that we get from there, who the fuck cares? I don't. Got all the hoses tied up nice and neat across the front. I haven't even tested it yet, guys. Some of the hoses fit nice and snug like those two, and then some of the hoses that I had are a little sloppy, like right here. See the loop in the one hose, but they're all tied together. I gotta cut the tails off. I forgot to do that. I got these ones tied in here nice and neat. So now it's just a hook up and test her. Right, babe? What are you thinking?
This one's lower?
A little bit. A little bit. But she looks different from the other one because we haven't got all those liquid fertilizer hoses coming through here and making a mess of everything. This is a lot neater, a lot cleaner now. So let's get hooked up to that tractor, and I even got the hitch lift, the manual lift for the hitch. I got it mounted in there too. That's that cable winch right there. Anyway, we'll get hooked up and test it, and I'll bring you guys back after. Alrighty guys, well by golly, look at this. She's in full transport mode. First time we tested her out, worked like a friggin' charm. It was totally awesome. I could go all the way around. That gate's easier to open at the road. And all of this worked out really nice. It's still not 100%, guys. What I got to do is I got to get in here and if I got a leak, by God darn it, I don't know if that's I'll have to keep an eye on that. If that drip was hanging there from before, if it's there from now. I'll know better once I pressure wash everything off really good, right? But we're gonna clean this puppy out and make her purty. How's that sound? Make her purty. So anyhow, let's get it over to the making purty section of the yard and see what we can get ourselves into here. Talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, well, we got her all cleaned out. Remember all that caked on greasy grime shit that was in all around this area in here? Got that all out of there. On this side, can't see shit. So on this side of the clutch, on the underside, there will still be some cakey, grimy shit, because I can turn the one half right now, see that? Just by spinning the gangs, because this is ground drive off the gang. But in order to activate the clutch, I have to drop the machine, and I'm not about to drop the machine right now. So plus I wouldn't be able to spin it by hand then. But all that grimy crap that was up in there, we got it all out on all 3 boxes. I dropped the fertilizer boxes, got all that pressure washed right out. Wow! All the little crevices down in here along the wall, all around the drive plates, so on and so forth. All 3 boxes cleaned right out 100%. So now we can see what we're doing to grease it all up really good. And so on and so forth, right? Now we could take her back over to the shop, and yeah, to make her real pretty, I'd have to give her a paint job, but I ain't about to do that. Maybe one day when I've got lots of extra time and there's another coronavirus that shuts the whole country down and you can't leave your yard even for a pack of smokes, a case of beer, and a bottle of wine. How's that sound? When we can't go anywhere at all, then I'll consider pulling the sucker into the shop and giving it a paint job. But until then, she'll stay the way she is. Alrighty, let's get this sucker put away back by the shop, and we'll bring you guys back after there. And yes, just in case anybody's wondering, that is a very dirty job. Pressure washing all that stuff off. I don't care who you are. When you're cleaning farm equipment, you're gonna get dirty. That's all that's to it. And it didn't even have to go in the mud. It just from all the dust and grease and grime and oil that's caked on there, the fertilizer, so on and so forth, you're gonna get dirty. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, well, there it is, parked for the winter. Done. I didn't quite get every shank in it grease. There's a grease nipple on every shank. There's 30 shanks. I ran out of grease. Got all of the main ones around all the gears, bearings, drives, so to speak. Those are all greased. A couple that weren't accepting, I pulled them out, cleaned them out, and got them to accept. So now we're gonna get in Little Red. There we go. And we gotta load up some dirt. We got a spot. We got a spot on our road, the back road, summertime road, that goes to our 2 of our fields, that with that 4 inches of water, 4.5, well, all total 6 inches of rain that we've had this spring so far, the water sits in that spot, and people driving through, and that includes myself, it's got one hell of a hole in it. It got dished out, hammered out pretty good. And I know the RM, all they'll do is kind of grade the rut a little bit, but they're not going to bring dirt in to fill the rut. How's that sound? So I've got a couple of big ass piles of clay here by our dugout. So I'm gonna take the dump trailer and take a small load of clay and fill that fucking hole in. How's that sound? So anyway, we'll bring you guys back here in a little bit. Talk to you later. What's going on, guys? So this is our clay hill, and that's that yellow clay. And lots of the guys, I have no idea, but I've been told that lots of the road contractors really like the yellow clay because it packs way better than white clay. How's that sound? I have, like I said before, guys, I have no friggin' idea. To me, clay is clay. And if you got it and you got a use for it, great, right? And so, but that's it right there. And I got about 2, maybe 3, 2.5 bucket loads in there. I don't think I need a real big load. I just need enough to fill that hole. Anyway, let's get over there, dump that, and then we got to come home, grab the tractor, go back, level it out a little bit. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, guys, so here's the hole. If you can make that out. My trailer, when I go through here, our dump trailer catches on the ground right there. So it's not a lot of dirt that I brought, but hopefully it'll be enough to kind of fill this hole in a little bit. And I can bring more if I feel I have to. But get it in, get it in here now. And before we start wanting to get to our fields for cutting and baling, right? That way it has time. I can contact the RM. I don't know if that's a fucking, yep, that's a rock. I can put him right in the fucking bottom of the hole. Contact the RM, they can come and blade it a little bit. And there's quite a few guys that drive through here on a regular basis just because they're sightseers, so to speak. And with the traffic, that'll give it a chance to pack. How's that sound? So hopefully I don't have too much weight here for the trailer. My battery's not in the best of condition. I did try charging it up, but doesn't seem like he wants to accept the charge anymore. It might need to be replaced. Oh, she's heavy. That clay is heavy anyway, so. Just a little 12 volt electric over hydraulic pump system, right? But hey, it works to do this. That's all that matters, right? Yeah, I'm in the fucking dirt there with the back end of the trailer. I'm gonna leave it at that, pull ahead some, and hopefully it'll all come out. If not, I'll have to lift a little higher. Okay, we'll bring you back in a bit. Yeah, it definitely ain't enough. Not even remotely close. I need twice as much as what I just brought. But that's the spot right there. I've moved it around, spread it out, filled the bad hole in, phoned my counselor for this division, and he said the grader guys will come and kind of play with this road tomorrow if they're in the area. I told them that there's a few spots that could use quite a bit of clay. I said this spot is the worst, and told them how my trailers the axles will bottom out. And so I even said, if you guys want, I'll supply the clay to put on the friggin' road. You just gotta friggin' haul it. And he says, well, you'll talk to his foreman for the RM, like of the construction part, maintenance crews, so on and so forth, and see where they're at and go from there. But regardless, this will be, even with that big ugly rock in there, this will be better than what it was, that's for sure. And theoretically we could friggin' build this friggin' road by 1.5 feet right through this area which would really help. And then the water could run down the road further to the end of the trees where the friggin', then it runs off and it actually goes into my field. And so, but anyway, that's got the end of this one, guys. So I'm gonna let you all go. Give us the old you know what. Subscribe, comment, fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all later.